everyone, welcome back to my channel. Nice to see you today. Let's just dive right in, shall we? I'm going to listen to that plane going by, or helicopter, whatever it is. So I have an interesting bunch of flowers that I'm super excited about. I'm going to do a hand-tied bouquet for you today. It's just like making a wedding bouquet, but it doesn't have to be for a wedding, people. And then at the end, I'm just gonna stick it in a container that I've already used, recently actually. It's a pitcher, but I'm just gonna use it to hold my bouquet that I'm going to make. And really you can use any kind of sturdy, it has to be a sturdy, like solid container. It can't be anything light. And if it's bubbled at the bottom, even better, because then it'll lean a little bit, maybe, unless mine ends up being really big and this isn't a very big opening. It might just stick straight up because there's no room for it to lean over. We'll see. Sometimes I wing it and see what happens as I'm going along. Anywho, let me introduce the flowers today. I got some Eryngium flowers. They're like blue, kind of purpley color. I got these amazing emerald hydrangea. Anytime I see this flower, I will buy it. I got all my flowers at Trader Joe's today, of course. I got these super big white spider mums, chrysanthemums. Last but not least, I got this beautiful purple colored alstroemeria. I love it. It's super pretty and super funky looking. I'm gonna make the arrangement all in my hand, and then I'll cut the stems all the same length after I'm done and put them in my container. And then just set it like that on my dining table or wherever. I'm gonna put it on my dining table, people, surprise. As for this type of arranging, it would be good if you got all your leaves off first, so hold on a second. So I have cleaned the stems of all my flowers, so now it'll be easy to put together. So got my hydrangea and do some mums. You literally just place them side by side, decide what you wanna go like in front, like kind of overlapping, whichever way you wanna do it. There's really not like a super right way of doing it or wrong way. It's just a matter of kind of what looks good to the eyes. And then it all comes together. You'll see. See how I'm holding it? And you kind of angle the stems a little bit. Take off any leaves that are like right where you're holding. And then you just kind of twist it around and you kind of see how I just keep adding to it, and it kind of goes this way on an angle when you put the stems in. And then just keep turning it that way. See, it's already looking really pretty. There we go. There's only 3 hydrangeas, so try and space them out a bit so they're not right next to each other. Lay it on kind of sideways a little bit. And you can also like loosely hold it in your hand in case you need to pull a flower head up a little bit. It's gonna go pretty quickly. Doesn't that look like a wedding bouquet already? Dum dum da dum. People, look at how cool that looks. I'm gonna go around with this clear floral tape that I have. Normally I use green floral tape to do this, but this is all I have right now. You could use a rubber band, but that means you'd have to cut your stems a lot shorter in order to get the rubber band around it. So I'm using some tape just to hold it roughly in place. I'm gonna cut it off. Okay, so I put a bit of floral tape around it so it holds it together. I'm going to stick it in here for a minute before I cut the stems. I always have jute twine around because I use it so much. And I'm just gonna wrap it around to hide that tape. Just gonna tie it to the end that I had in the beginning. Okay, so you see, I'll show you. There you go, it's just a finished tie. You can use just satin ribbon or you can use whatever you want, especially if you're doing a real wedding bouquet. All right, now I'm gonna measure up against my container and start cutting my stems, same length. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so during Christmas time, I did this with a different vase that I had. It was a big, huge, giant bubble vase, and I filled the bottom with ornament balls. And then I put a bouquet in it and just left it be like sideways, and it looked really cool. Okay, so see, kind of leans a little bit because it's a bubble vase, or you can like center it, whatever you want to do. It looks kind of cool like that. That's it, I'm done for today. This is where this story is ending. Hope you're inspired to go make a bouquet and put it in a vase. Remember, it has to be a sturdy vase. And that's it, super easy. Get whatever flowers you want. It's nice to have some big head flowers because they take up a lot of space and the whole thing comes together very quickly when you do that. And then you don't have to buy as many flowers, so just keep that in mind. If you had a ton of tiny little ones, you can have a little tiny bouquet. Thanks, tips. Thanks for that one. Anywho, so thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.